Now, when it comes to WWE Network original specials, I honestly don't care for a lot of the WWE Network content unless it's like actual wrestling pay-per-views and stuff like that. I watch a little bit of Ride Along. I just think the show is terribly forced and scripted. And just for me personally, I just hate how the back of the car is all blacked out. I don't like that. That just bugs me personally because I wouldn't be able to drive in those situations. I like the WWE 24 specials, even though I feel like sometimes they're out of whack and not really produced all that well. That's just me personally. You know, the network has brought many good things, and sometimes they bring a lot of bad things too. And one of the things they brought recently to the table was the WWE Bring It to the Table, hosted by Peter Rosenberg from Hot 97. Pete Rosenberg is pretty much a huge wrestling fan, has had numerous wrestling interviews and stuff like that. WWE has been getting him, Sam Roberts, and a bunch of other guys that, are pretty much famous when it comes to radio and stuff like that to talk about professional wrestling. And on the show, Bring It to the Table, he has guests like JBL and everyone else. And they pretty much talk about stuff that goes on. They pretty much talk about stuff that goes on and everything like that. And one of the segments is what you get hot about. And of course, me being the Roman Reigns fan, I was not avoided from this. I was asked about this numerous times, about what did I think happened. So JBL got hot about the fans pretty much not liking Roman Reigns. He just doesn't understand why the fans don't like Roman Reigns. The fans should like Roman Reigns. And then Pete Rosenberg went on and said, hey, you're the guys who chose Roman Reigns. You guys should like Roman Reigns. We don't understand why you don't like Roman Reigns. And quite frankly, I get it. A lot of fans are upset with these comments. I get it. A lot of fans are upset with these opinions. No one should be telling you what you should and should not like. You should be, as a professional wrestling fan, be able to choose who you like, who you cheer for, and who you support. Look, I have many people who are in my chat that are not Roman Reigns fans. They don't have to be Roman Reigns fans. I don't care if you're a Roman Reigns fan. But I do agree with some points, for me personally, is if you're going to be a Roman Reigns hater, and if you're someone who hates Roman Reigns, but yet you like other wrestlers who get the same treatment as Reigns, and yet you use your hatred for Roman Reigns like the reason why you hate him is because he gets shoved down our throat, he gets too much attention, and blah, blah, blah. I say bullshit, because there's a lot of wrestlers who are the same exact fucking thing. And we're going to talk about this in this video, because I'm hot about it. I'm hot about this too, because I just don't understand. Let's shout out the chat first. Shout out to Enbrook, Nero, Katana, and Blue Knight. No, Enbrook, I have not seen the WrestleMania 33 stage yet. I've seen I saw like the I don't know if they're completed yet, but I haven't seen the completed stage yet. So I'll probably just wait until later today, maybe, to see it. Yeah, like always, guys, make sure you guys are sharing this video via social media and all this stuff. When it comes to Roman Reigns, when I look at what the IWC looks for in professional wrestlers, IWC looks for people who are badasses. Roman Reigns, check. People who can wrestle good matches. Roman Reigns, check. The IWC looks for these things. They look for these type of things in professional wrestlers. And yet, it's just with Roman Reigns, they don't like him. And really, to be honest, I still don't get it. Everyone always tries to tell me, well, WWE tries to force him down our throat as the guy. Well, yeah, that's part of marketing. You have to choose one individual and make him the guy. You have to choose one superstar and make him into the bigger guy, because guess what happens? When you make that guy into the top guy, it helps other guys out when they beat him. So yeah, it's part of marketing. I know a lot of wrestling fans don't understand marketing and understand that, but you have to have a poster boy. You have to have someone that you think can carry the company. Whether you like them or not, you got to think about who's the guy that will make other guys look good. Who's the guy that when you put him in there, people are going to order the pay-per-views. They're going to see it. It's like Conor McGregor in UFC. Not everyone's a Conor McGregor fan. A lot of people feel like Conor McGregor is annoying as fuck. A lot of people don't think he's really that good as a fighter. But guess what? He's the guy. He's a guy in the UFC. And when it comes down to it, people want to see either Conor McGregor win or Conor McGregor fail. And guess what? It helps out whoever the fuck he's fighting. You can't tell me you knew who the fuck Eddie Alvarez was before he fought McGregor. If you're a hardcore UFC fan, you know who Eddie Alvarez is, but you can't tell me that. If you're a hardcore fan, you know who Nate Diaz is. But for real, when it comes to Roman Reigns, I don't get it. So you guys don't want someone... Oh, wait. You do want someone if it's your guy. The guy that you feel like is the best. What's it really matter if someone's considered the best in pro wrestling, a scripted sport? The whole point is so that way they can build and market around someone. You can't build or market around certain people in wrestling. It's just not possible. Some wrestlers are not meant to be built and market around. Straight shooter, you're missing out on the fucking point that I'm saying is that you need a guy. You need at least one guy. Ugh. Dan Bones, I'm just saying that's what Conor McGregor is. He's the guy for UFC. That's what WWE's trying to make with Roman Reigns. They're trying to make him into the guy. They're just afraid to pull the trigger. The old school WWE, like the WWE I grew up watching, oh, they wouldn't be afraid of pulling the trigger on Reigns. Reigns would already be a megastar if this was the old WWE. If this was WWF, WWE, Reigns would be a big-time megastar already. Have this situation, I wouldn't have to make this video right here. We would be hyped up for Undertaker versus Reigns because the old WWF/WWE would have made Roman Reigns into a star. Early 2000s WWF, WWE, oh man, they would have found a way to make Roman Reigns over. And you can't deny it because look at who they chose. They chose Brock Lesnar, who, like, let's be real here. Lesnar, when he was first starting out, it wasn't like Lesnar was perfect. Lesnar wasn't perfect at first when he first started out. There was a lot of stuff that he was still scratching the surface on, but man, they made him over as hell when he first started. So I have confidence that if Reigns was in 2000 WWF/WWE, that dude would have been a star. But when it comes down to it, a lot of wrestling fans just resent Roman Reigns because they think he's the guy that like WWE wants all the time. And yeah, it's true. They want him to be the guy. Because you got to build around someone. Look, Cena's pretty much out the door. He's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Cena's not there anymore. But when it comes down to it, I find it funny when fans, like, when they say, oh, I hate Roman Reigns because he shoved down our throats. What the fuck is Seth Rollins? What the hell is Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins? Really? You're trying to sit here and tell me Reigns is not deserving of The Undertaker? Who the fuck is Seth Rollins deserving of Triple H? Seth Rollins compared to Triple H is a jobber. And I'm being dead serious when I say that. And this is not like, oh, I'm trying to defend Roman. No, if a lot of people feel like Roman Reigns does not deserve a match with the fucking Undertaker, then who the fuck is Seth Rollins to have a match with Triple H? Who is this cunt? I don't know who this jobber is. This guy who comes up to the brant. The guy who had a yellow streak in his hair. You telling me this guy deserves a match with Triple H? This guy should be the guy we build our company around? Oh, that's great. Seth Rollins has been shoved down our throats. He won a Money in the Bank when he really wasn't over at the time when he won it. He just turned heel. He won the feud with Ambrose, a feud that Ambrose should have won in the first place, but yet he won the feud. I mean, he won the WWE Championship beating Roman and Brock. He beat Sting. Let's keep in mind that he beat Sting. He had a match with Sting. What on planet Earth did that make sense that Seth Rollins should have had a match with Sting, if not go over Sting? So please keep on trying to tell me Roman Reigns doesn't deserve a match with The Undertaker. Roman Reigns was shoved down our throats when Seth Rollins was the first Shield member to win the WWE title. When Seth Rollins was the first one. Oh, don't worry, Nero. We're going to get to the Demon King. But let's talk about a wrestler I like in AJ Styles. I like AJ Styles. I'm a huge AJ Styles fan. But please do not tell me AJ Styles wasn't forced down our fucking throats. Oh, I know. Everyone could be like, how dare you, Chase? I'm an AJ Styles fan. All right. He was forced down our fucking throats. He came in and he was a big time merch seller for like 2 nights. And WWE said, oh, we got to push him. They did a half-ass job pushing him. They had it where he loses to Jericho at Wrestle Freaking Mania. And then afterwards, he becomes #1 contender just like that. He becomes #1 contender just like that. Okay, so AJ Styles somehow is #1 contender. And then all of a sudden, AJ Styles, after losing the WWE title feud, he gets awarded a match with John Cena, the face that runs the place. Champion later in the year. AJ Styles became champion within like 6 months. And I love AJ Styles. AJ Styles is a talented wrestler. He has earned every right in the world. He is one of the best in the world that you will see. But when it comes down to it, he was shoved down our throats. We were sitting here having to believe that this guy is the best. Now, if you're a hardcore fan like me, you do think AJ Styles is the best. But think about a casual who's barely watching. If this guy was so good, how come he wasn't in the company years ago? How come it took him that long? That's what really, Dan Bones. He wasn't shoved down our throats. He won the title in 6 months. 6, 7 months he won a title. You don't think that's okay? Whatever, man. You don't think that's a shove? I don't know what you think. If you think I think if you don't think that's a shove, I don't know. That's a shove to me. Oh, because he's the best at his craft. Do you think fucking casuals know that shit? No. They don't fucking give a fuck how good he is in the ring. They don't know shit about AJ Styles. If AJ Styles was so good, then they should have signed him years ago and he could have become champion just like that. That's what I'm trying to say, Dan Bones. I'm just saying, AJ Styles, I'm a fan of his. I love what he can do in the ring. One of the best in-ring wrestlers, but you cannot tell me this guy was not shoved down our throats. He was. AJ Styles was shoved down our throats. And you can disagree with me all you want, but he was. He won a title in 6, 7 months of the World Championship. He wasn't built up. He just won it. Dan Bones, you're just not even listening to the argument, man. I'm not going to argue with you unless you're going to open up your ears, get some cotton swabs, take out the earwax, and listen to what I'm saying. Then I'll argue with you. But what I'm saying is AJ Styles was shoved down our throat, and you cannot deny that. He won the title in 6 and 7 months. You cannot deny to me that this guy was not shoved down our throats. He beat John Cena. He was shoved down our throats. I love AJ Styles, like I said. But when it comes to his WWE run, you cannot tell me AJ Styles wasn't shoved down our throats. People were just okay with it because they like AJ Styles. Because AJ Styles is a good wrestler. That's why. That's why people were okay with it. They don't care. It's hypocritical. It really is. I'm not saying, oh, they should have kept the belt on Ambrose, but I'm just saying AJ Styles was shoved down our throats. Dan Bones, you just live in your own little world, don't you? Oh. AJ Styles was shoved down our throats. You're asking me what the fuck am I talking about? I'm saying AJ Styles was shoved down our throats. He was. And I like AJ Styles. I'm a fan of AJ Styles, but I call when I see it. He went on. He debuted at the Rumble. Skipped past NXT. Faced Jericho at Mania. Championship the 2 months prior. Then he faces off against John Cena and then becomes WWE champion. That's a shove. You're doing so much just to get this guy to be a big deal. You're doing all that just to get this guy to be a big deal. He was shoved. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, or do I need to repeat that slowly for you, man? Because he was shoved down our throats. And you're going to keep on saying, well, who else should have been champion and stuff like that? Honestly, no one. They should have just vacated the belt or just give it back to Brock. Because, like, really, to be honest, none of these guys deserve to be champion. I mean, like I said, I'm an AJ Styles fan. I don't hate AJ Styles. I don't hate him. I'm just saying, like, he was shoved down our throats when you think about it. But fans won't complain about it because they like AJ Styles. They will find every way in the book to defend AJ Styles as the WWE champion and stuff like that. And look, I loved AJ Styles as champion. I'm happy that the guy won the title. He earned it. He has worked on his craft for years to be at the point where he's at. But the thing is, you cannot deny that the guy was shoved down our throats. Because he was. AJ Styles was shoved down our throats. Because WWE doesn't know how to naturally create stars anymore. WWE doesn't know how to make people unless they shove them. The last time WWE actually naturally created a star was Batista. And Cena. Those were the last two naturally created stars. Because everyone say, what about Rey Mysterio? Rey Mysterio was gift wrapped to them, okay? Like, they got Rey Mysterio from WCW, and then pretty much Rey rode the coattails of Eddie Guerrero to get where he was at. Yeah, AJ Styles was shoved, but oh, Finn Balor. Oh, now that's a shove if I've ever seen one. Oh my goodness. You know, it's funny. The complaints that I hear about Roman Reigns, what is that Roman Reigns is boring, dull, lacks charisma. And yet, all these people, well, Dan Bones, I'm not counting Daniel Bryan. I said that WWE actually created. I'm not saying Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan wasn't created by WWE. Daniel Bryan was being held down by WWE. It was himself that became a star. I'm just saying that WWE was his platform to becoming a star, but it wasn't like WWE created him to be the star. That's why I said Batista and Cena are the last stars WWE actually created. Because when you look at CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, they kind of made themselves into stars, you know. But they just had the WWE platform to do it on so. But really, to be honest, Finn Balor, or Balor, I don't give a fuck. What makes this guy entertaining? You fucking tell me that this guy screams charisma? Ooh, Balor oozes charisma. What charisma? The motherfucker whisper talks in his promos. It'll be like this, like, here's Renee Young. I'm with Finn Balor. Finn, how are you doing? Renee, I'm doing good. You know, I'm just going to be excited to be out there, and I'll make sure that. That's charisma. That's entertaining. Oh, Chase, you don't understand. It's the body paint. The body paint. So you're just telling me if someone puts paint on them, you're all of a sudden charismatic. So let me get this straight. If I put paint on me right now, I am charismatic. Okay, let me just do this real quick. Let me just do this. I'm putting this on. Am I all of a sudden charismatic? I have this thing on my face. Do I now all of a sudden ooze charisma? Because I put this thing on my face. Do I? No. Just because I put this on my face. Finn Balor is boring as fucking bricks. He's super talented. Talented at what? What the fuck is Finn Balor talented at? Everyone's like, oh, he's so good in the ring. Yeah, he's good, decent. But have you watched most of his matches? Well, Chase, you got to watch his New Japan. I don't give a fuck what he did in New Japan. That's the thing. I don't understand when people try to defend these indie wrestlers like, well, watch what he did in art. No! I don't care what he did in Ring of Honor. That's like me saying, well, watch what Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin did in the NFL. You don't care about what they did in the NFL. Why the fuck should I care about their indie shit? Chase, they just get held back by the machine. Yeah, you know why they get held back? Because you watch them in the fucking independents and all you fucking see is them breaking their fucking necks doing stupid moves that they don't need to fucking do. I don't need to see that shit. I watched all the independent wrestling I could. I watched when independent wrestling was actually good. When we had Joe, Punk, Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness, the Notorious 187, Homicide, and shit. I don't need to watch current independent wrestling with all these fucking jobbers that just do a bunch of high spots that make no fucking sense. I don't need that shit. You guys can jack off to your Kenny Omega versus Adam Cole all you fucking want. I don't care. I'll watch it in the future and still think Kenny Omega blows. Seriously, everyone's like, oh, go watch what they did in the Indies. Why? So I can watch them do a 30-minute match that doesn't fucking mean shit. A 30-minute match where they just pretty much kill themselves for $50. That's awesome. I mean, really, to be honest here, everyone says go watch your independent shit. Why? There's no point. Because what they do in the independents doesn't fucking matter. That's like someone saying, like, you know, that's in the major leagues of baseball says, oh, yeah, watch my home run highlights in the minors. What the fuck? So Finn Balor, please tell me how this guy wasn't shoved. The guy beat, like, let's look at the Fatal 4-Way that he was in. He beat Kevin Owens and Rusev in his Fatal 4-Way. That's pretty damn good. It's good company to beat. And then he goes on and beats Reigns his first actual fucking night. And then after beating Roman Reigns, you have it where Finn Balor goes on and he freaking wins the Universal title against Seth Rollins. Now keep in mind, Kevin Owens and Rusev. Kevin Owens and Rusev, yes, have been in inconsistent bookings, but they were still characters that the WWE was featuring on a week-in and week-out basis as big deals. And Finn Balor beat them in his Fatal 4-Way. And then Roman Reigns, who main evented WrestleMania 32 and WrestleMania 31, Finn Balor beat him. And then Seth Rollins, who had won the WWE Championship before, has also kind of main evented a WrestleMania. I mean, when you think about that, that's pretty fucking much a shove that he beats these guys. And yet people hate Roman Reigns for being shoved, but they love Balor. And yet Balor is fucking boring. With AJ Styles and his shove, I think you can have good arguments of why AJ Styles got shoved down our throats. Some of them are stupid, but guaranteed you can still have some good arguments of why AJ Styles got shoved. With Finn Balor, there's no argument. The dude's boring as Roman Reigns. I'm a Reigns fan. I'll admit, Reigns is not the most charismatic person. When I look at Roman Reigns, I don't scream. It doesn't scream charisma. Reigns has a look. That's what he looks like. That's all he has is a look. He looks cool. Like Roman Reigns looks like a badass. That's what Reigns has. But when it comes to charisma, unless Roman Reigns has some few beers in him, he's not really the most exciting guy. He's always a nice dude. He's always humble. He's chilled. He's laid back. Finn Balor is not exciting at all. He whisper talks. And really, to be honest, the only thing exciting about him is his entrance when he wears face paint or body paint, whatever. And when that's what the most exciting thing you're doing, you're a discount Jeff Hardy if I've ever seen. Who's a better in-ring wrecker, Reigns or Balor? Oh, Reigns. It's not even close. Balor literally just gets beat up every match and does the same fucking... He wrestles like Cena. Damn bones. Like, Finn Balor wrestles just like John Cena. He literally wrestles like Cena. He gets his ass kicked and he does kicks. He goes, yo, whoa, yo, oh. And then he does his fucking comeback moves and then that's it. He's never had a match where it's been like a good equal match back and forth. It's always Balor will start off, get a little hot. They'll do like the little, like this is literally a Finn Balor match. And everyone's going to be like, well, Chase watches. I don't give a fuck about his New Japan shit. You can jack off to him in New Japan all you want. I am talking about what he currently wrestles as. Finn Balor literally is not as good as Roman Reigns in the ring. He just wrestles, collar tie-ups, rest holds, gets taken down, gets beaten up, does the stupid switchblade where he goes, whoa, afterwards, which pisses me off. And then he does his stupid little drop kick. Then he does the low-key fucking double foot stomp. More charisma, Reigns or Balor? I would have to give charisma to Balor, but not by much, just because Balor has the body paint. Like I said, that's the only charisma he has is the body paint. Otherwise, the dude's fucking boring. Just comes out and props his leather jacket out looking like a GQ underwear model, man. He doesn't do shit for me. Yeah, no, Nero. That's why I say he's a golden child. That's why I say he's Triple H's favorite golden child. There's a reason why this motherfucker gets booked like Cena. Like I said, go watch some of his NXT matches. Please tell me. Like, he does not get, the whole time he just doesn't get beat up, and then he hits the stupid moves, man. Whoa! With the stupid sound effects, too. Well, Dan Bones, that's the only reason they just like his body paint, and then like indie. Because see, what happens is like nowadays, wrestling events are not like cool to go to, even if you're a casual fan. Like casual people won't go to wrestling events because a lot of wrestling fans are just kind of weird in general. So like the thing is, it's word of mouth. So when you're sitting there in the arena and people are telling you about Balor and they keep on hyping them up, your kids are going to get hyped up, and then you as a person's like, you know what? Maybe I'll cheer for the Spin Balor person. Yeah, Reigns executes his moves really, really good. Finn Balor has a lot of moves he doesn't execute very, very well. He doesn't execute his moves very, very well. His dropkick is shady at times. He messes that up. And it really, to be honest, the dropkick depends on his opponent. Sometimes he messes up even on the switchblade, which surprises me. Whoa, yeah, whoa. Making those stupid fucking noises. Fuck Finn Balor, dude. Why did Triple H have to choose him as a golden child? Like, seriously, the one wrestler I just don't understand. And everyone's going to say, Chase, you only like big guys. The fuck? I said I'm an AJ Styles fan, and I like Neville. Shut up with your I only like big guys shit. Yeah, Reigns has a lot of nicknames, but Finn Balor, he should only have one, paint dry. I'd much rather see his paint dry than actually see him wrestle. Bring to the table sucks. Peter Rosenberg sucks as a host. It's not good. Yeah, no. Casual people don't attend wrestling nowadays because it's too many hardcore fans. Hogan was a star no matter what, dude. Hulkamania ran wild, dude. Hogan had a star. He was a star. WWF could make stars back then, though. They could make stars back then. Yeah, but when it comes down to it, man, I just don't understand sometimes about the Roman Reigns hate and what he gets. Oh, it's Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Brad is going to get shoved down our throats, man, and then this guy's going to do his stupid dances and everything. Like, and everyone's going to be like, Shinsuke! And then like, they're going to jizz in their pants, saying Shinsuke is the greatest. He should be world champ. That's the thing that people don't understand. Back in the day, they didn't have to build everyone to be world champ right away. They didn't have to. Nowadays, everyone feels like they need to win a world champ because it's funny. It's funny. I hear people want Uber driver to be like the main guy of professional wrestling. Like people think Uber driver is like a big deal. Like the fuck, you guys want Sami Zayn to be a top guy? Sami fucking Zayn? Chase, he's earned it. He deserves it. You don't deserve shit in life. You earn shit, and he hasn't earned shit. Earned, not given. Putting Sami Zayn in the main event is giving him bullshit. Sami Zayn is not a main eventer in the WWE right now. He should be a good mid-carder, but he isn't. Literally, you built a video package of how much Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens hate each other. And instead of Sami Zayn maybe watching that in the back and getting serious, the motherfucker goes out going, he's dancing and shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? You just saw a video package of you and your friend killing each other, and you come out dancing? Take this shit seriously. You got where this guy books his own fucking matches too, and the guy doesn't know how to book shit correctly. He's been wrestling for how long, and he decided, oh, you know what would be a good idea? If Samoa Joe and I had an actual wrestling match. No, you know what would have been a good idea, Sammy? If you just got your shit beaten in, just like you should have done with Care Bear. You should have just gotten your shit beaten in, because guess what? That helps you get over, you fucking cunt. But Sami Zayn doesn't know that. And yet people think this guy's a good wrestler. He sucks. Sami Zayn is trash. That's why he's Uber driver. He would be much better suited as an Uber driver character that leaves his matches to pick up fans, to take them to the arena or out of the arena. Sami Zayn sucks so much. He is trash. He's only good in the ring. Ooh, Sami Zayn, let's do the same ring shit. Dan Bones, do you not understand what I'm saying with this? Like, do you not understand what I say about this with Sami Zayn? He's not ready for a main event. He books matches terribly, Dan Bones. I don't know how you not see this shit. You really think the Samoa Joe match should have went 13 minutes? No. You're trying to build Sami Zayn as the fucking top. You're trying to build Samoa Joe as the top destroyer of the brand. He should destroy Sami Zayn just like that, not even try. And it's nothing against Sami Zayn. It's just more of like, this is what you should do to get Samoa Joe over as a guy, as the destroyer. But yet you have Sami Zayn and him wrestle a 13-minute match, and we know Sami Zayn can book his own matches because they talk about this many times in shoot interviews, how he books his own shit when it comes to matches. They're too fucking stupid to shut this idiot up and say, hey, no, because seriously, if I worked in wrestling, if I'm Samoa Joe's character, I'm going up to Sami Zayn, I'm bitch slapping that fucker, and I'm like, no, you dumbass, I'm kicking your ass in 5 minutes. I'm telling Vince this, and I'll give you the reasons why. Thank you very much, sir. I'm not letting Sami Zayn book his own shit. Do you think Care Bear, and you guys know I hate Care Bear. Do you think Care Bear should have struggled against Sami fucking Zayn? No! Care Bear should have squashed this bug. I like Sami Zayn way more than I do Care Bear. But from a character standpoint, there is no way in hell Care Bear should be struggling against this Uber driver. Someone said that that he's a Lyft driver. Lyft drivers actually get tips while Uber drivers don't. And plus, really, to be honest, who fucking ride? Like, I ride with Lyft more than I do Uber. Uber kind of fell off the face of the earth, man. So fuck Uber. I hate Uber driver more. Uber driver is just an idiot. Luke Gallows is like an idiot. Luke Gallows is just an idiot in a weird way that I'll just punch him. Yeah, I know the IC in the U.S. title should be a big deal, Brett Bullitt, but everyone's like, oh man, fuck that. You don't want them as IC champ. We need them as world champ. Like, what the hell? Not everyone needs to be world champ. By the way, shout out to the 26 people watching this, now 25. If you guys are watching and enjoying this, make sure you share this with other people and give this video a big old thumbs up. Much appreciated, because just like the Lex Man, we need the views. We need views, damn it. If you want me to continue doing this full time, we need the views. WWE needs to reset everything. WWE just needs to reset everything, damn Bones. They need to give up on NXT, to be honest. They just need to give up on that shit, because that shit ain't working. Nothing you brought up from NXT is worth a damn. NXT is like a failure if you look at it. And then the guys that they're trying to homebred, they just replace them with TNA guys. TNA guys end up becoming the world champions. I'm just saying, man. Nothing they bring up from NXT ain't doing shit. Who in NXT's actual star? Seriously, who have they brought up from NXT? That's worth a damn. I don't know why you like Sami Zayn, Dan Bones. You like Dan Bones, you're the most confusing wrestling fan ever. You really are, man. I wish you had a mic so I could just sometimes destroy you in debates, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know. OBW, like, they actually bring up stars. They actually made stars, man. OBW, even like some minor mid-carders, like, you know, Shelton Benjamin. Rob Conway was kind of a big deal for a little bit. You know, he never was a huge dude, but at least Rob Conway did shit. La Resistance won the World Tag Team titles every time they were in Montreal. So I'm just saying, like, Rob Conway. There's a bunch of guys from OVW that came out, and there was actual things. You know, there was actual stars, actual people. They ended up being decent at best. You are, Dambo, you like Sami Zayn, but you hate on other guys that are way more talented than Sami Zayn. I don't get how you like Sami Zayn so much, and you don't understand hate. You don't listen to anyone's arguments. You just keep on trying to argue with the same lame points. I just don't get it. I don't get how you like Sami Zayn so much. Sami Zayn's not that good. You say Reigns isn't good, but fuck, what the fuck is Sami Zayn? You say he's entertaining from what perspective? In ring, yes, but other than that, Sami Zayn's boring as fucking bricks. To be honest, the best overall wrestler right now, it's funny enough, the fucking Miz is probably the best overall wrestler right now. In my personal opinion, it's the Miz. I don't know who else is a better overall wrestler. Miz has character. Miz is good on the mic. He's good in the ring. I'm not, like, when I say good in the ring, I'm not expecting people to do all this fucking crazy shit. But the Miz is good at everything. You know, Miz is one of those guys that proves you don't need a world. Like, look, Miz doesn't need to win the world championship, but I would like to see the Miz win a world championship. I would like to see the Miz win the world championship. Dan Bones, go watch old reviews. I said I'm a Sami Zayn. I said I used to like Zayn back in NXT when he had character. Go watch old reviews, Dan Bones. I gave Zayn props. Ask anyone here that watched my TakeOver reviews back in the day. I gave Sami Zayn props. I just don't understand why you say he's entertaining. That's what I don't get. Fans like you come in and say he's entertaining. How the fuck are you entertaining? How's Sami Zayn entertaining? You can't sit here and tell me Sami Zayn's entertaining as he was as his NXT character. His NXT character actually had a good story behind him. He was the one guy that couldn't get the job done. Every time when the lights were on bright, Sami Zayn would choke. That was a great character. He was fun to watch in NXT. He was a character. Nowadays, he gets by on shitty in-ring wrestling, and that's terrible. And the fact that you sit here and defend that shit is bad. I'm sorry, Dan Bones. You're going to say Reigns is boring? Sami Zayn is just as boring, if not even more. He depends on just too many good in-ring matches, and that's not what it means to be a pro wrestler. We have too many of those fucks nowadays. What we need is characters. Like I said, if Sami Zayn was the Uber driver, oh, I'd love Sami Zayn. I would love Sami Zayn if he was the Uber driver. And that's because he would actually be a character. I liked Bo Dallas a lot, too. Bo Dallas was a great character. Bo Dallas was a great character before they ruined him. It's about characters with me, man. You're a good character, I like you. You just can't rely on just great in-ring wrestling to me. You can be as good as you want in the ring, but it doesn't matter. Being good in the ring sucks. No, man, because they need this Total Divas moment. Adam Rose was a lame character. Adam Rose was cool for a minute, but then he became lame as a character. How is Zayn entertaining in the ring? What does he do as a character in the ring, though, Dan Bones? You seem to be big on characters in the ring. How is he entertaining in the ring? He doesn't do anything as a character. He just wrestles. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything. That's my point. Yeah, the bunny will kill Adam Rose. Like, they fucking made the bunny hump him and do all this weird shit. Like, god damn, dude. I felt bad. Like, you know, Adam Rose, he was an idiot in general. But it was just like, oh my god, man. It was like the bunny fucking ruined him, dude. Like, they literally had the bunny hump him. Oh, that would actually be funny if Bruce Blitz and Smarkbusters got into a lot of debate. Be close. Both have good points. Yeah, they both have good points. I feel like they would agree too much on certain things, but I feel like there's certain things that they will definitely argue about that would be good. I think Nikki Bella is good. I think Nikki Bella is good. MJ PG Chill. I think she's one of the reasons why we have the women's revolution. Everyone's gonna give Sasha, Charlotte, and stuff. Dan Bones, the Smarkbusters are two dudes, and they pretty much just bury a lot of things. They bury everything pretty much. I don't think they like really anything. I think Big Show's their favorite wrestler, from what you can tell from the videos. You can either think they're just acting or that's just how they are. I haven't really interacted with any of them. I would love to talk to them just to see what they're all about. But I haven't really interacted with them and stuff like that. But they're just two dudes screaming to the camera. They're entertaining. They have funny reviews. A lot of their stuff is fucking funny. Yeah, like they hate like pretty much every wrestler. They do. They hate every wrestler. I mean, that's serious. They hate every fucking wrestler. You think I hate shit, man? You go watch them, you'll be like, what the fuck? He's going to lose to Undertaker, so yeah, go watch them. I think you'll like them and stuff like that. I mean, they hate on Sami Zayn. You like Sami Zayn though, so I don't know how, but you like Sami Zayn. I don't know how you do. Oh yeah, they like Batista and yeah, Goldberg's one. They're also Lesnar fans, I think too. I think they like Brock Lesnar. I feel like Nikki Bella. I feel Nikki Bella is oversaturated. She's not really overrated. I just feel like you saw her too much and you were just sick and tired of seeing her that you just didn't like her anymore. While I feel like she's underrated for what she brought to the women's division because Nikki Bella and her sister brought a lot of more eyes and attention to the women's division when it was at its bad period, in my personal opinion. No, oh yeah, no. Charlotte's probably one of the most shoved human beings ever in professional wrestling. Charlotte, oh my god, dude, she is. Oh, this is as bad as Randy. Oh, Randy Orton was forced. Charlotte's a force. It's not a shove, it's a force with Charlotte. Oh, they forced you to think she was the greatest of all time, man. Like seriously, Charlotte was forced down our throats, man. We want to talk about shoves and shit like that. Oh god, I'm surprised Charlotte doesn't have more hate. To be honest, like I'm always surprised that Charlotte doesn't have more hate. Does so because like seriously, I feel like the IWC would hate Charlotte more because she's been forced. But no, that she gets a free pass. like she's not as hated as she should be. Like people don't hate her as much as like you think they would. Like you would think Charlotte would be like the thing is that's why it amazes me. Nikki Bella gets hated on so much by fans. Like fans on the internet will hate Nikki Bella, but they get Charlotte a free pass. They're like, oh, well, Charlotte was in NXT there, so it's like, what the fuck? I said Undertaker winning. I said Reigns winning would make no sense. I mean, if they want to go there with fucking Reigns, go right ahead, but it would make no sense for him to beat Undertaker. I chose Undertaker to win in the preview and prediction show. I didn't change. Just makes no sense. There's no way he should beat Undertaker. Dan Bones, that's the most IWC response you've ever given me. Charlotte is athletic and Nikki, dude, you got to get a microphone. You got to get a microphone, man. I'm going to send you one just that way we can debate. I love it. No, I just don't get how Charlotte just doesn't get hated on. Like, why is it that Charlotte gets a free pass and Nikki Bella gets treated like trash? Tell me, why is it that Charlotte gets a free pass? Minus the fact that she's athletic, because that was the most IWC response that Dan Bones has ever given me. Tell me why Charlotte gets a free pass. She politics. She gets shoved down our throats or forced down our throats. I mean, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why she gets a free pass though from the IWC. Why? I swear to God, when they touched the main roster, it was like all these women, all they knew how to do was botch. Twitter has this thing. Replying to, oh my God, what the hell? Twitter got a new update. It's all weird. It's like saying replying to some guy sent me a message. He told me Seth Rollins is over as hell, and I just started laughing about it. Like I said, like no way, over no. So all right then, guys. How dare you, Gambones? Nikki Bella's hot. I love Nikki Bella. All right then, guys. I feel like that's it for this live stream. I actually got to go to the gym and start getting my fat ass in shape. Don't want to end up like Bubba Ray Dudley now. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching this stream. If you guys like what you saw, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. You guys won't see me again until Sunday for WrestleMania 33 review and predict review show. I am not going to review TakeOver because it's pretty much just going to be like I just don't care about TakeOver, to be honest. Like, there's matches I'll watch. I'll watch those matches. I'll watch the show, but I'm not going to review it. There's nothing really to review there. So I'll see you guys for the WrestleMania 33 review. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.